What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I just did the biggest yawn you guys have never seen because it wasn't on camera. But it is the last song that I'm recording for the night as I am starting to feel the weekend creeping upon us. But before so, let's go ahead and listen to this track, Stiff Little Fingers, with their track Alternative Ulster. This is off of their album Inflammable Material, which was released in 1979. It is the band's debut album, as a matter of fact. As we've explored punk in its various forms in some different bands and with some different bands, this is one track and band that has been recommended to me quite a bit. This specific song has been recommended to me. Let me pull up everyone's names here. Richard Draper, HPSOS, I can't pronounce that. Finn B. Hennick, I got you. I pulled you up. Ian Weller, Riani71. There's a few of you. MPGNZ. Actually, I'm going through and there's a lot of you. John Mavrodis, thank you as well. GR, there's a lot of you actually. I'm scrolling and it's just going. James Wilson. So anyways, let's go ahead and listen to this track that everyone is so hyped about. I'm hyped about it. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. There we go. One thing I do like about punk music is, excuse you. One thing I like about punk music is that typically it's a quick in and out. It feeds your drive. It hits you where you want it to hit you, and then it's out of there. There's no not staying power. That's not the word I want to mean, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. Especially with that type of harsh energy that it has. The guitar riff is actually really catchy in here. Ba-da-da-da-da, which I like how it mimics the vocal lines. Alternative Ulster. Like, I like that. I really like the pacing of it. I'm still, listen, if you're new here, I'm still getting used to punk music. It's probably my, like, you know how, like, on YouTube reactions, it's like, you know, rap people and hip-hop people getting into metal and metal people getting into hip-hop, or classical people getting into jazz. punk seems to be like my my I'm fish out of water basically to the genre, and I'm still getting used to it. So if I'm being honest, I like on one hand, I like this better than some of the punk tracks we've heard, but on the other hand, it's still not. It's catchy and I enjoy it on a certain level, but would I replay it willingly? I can't say that I would if I'm just being dead honest with you. If I'm just being honest with you. Like I like it and I would never turn it off, but I would never seek it out. But let's talk about the lyrics on this one. As lyrics in punk music tend to be somewhat important. There's nothing for us in Belfast. The pound's old and that's a pity. Okay, so there's the Trident in Bangor, and then you walk back to the city. We ain't got nothing, but they don't really care. They don't even know about you. Or, I'm sorry, they don't even know you know. They just want money. We can take it or leave it, what we need. So, dissatisfaction with where they live, with their lot in life. He says, well, there's nothing for us here. And then he kind of remembers, oh, wait, there's the Trident in Bangor. But then even still, like, you walk back to the city, there's nothing to do. Like, they're kind of bored, it seems like, with their lot in life. Is an alternative Ulster. Grab it and change it. It's yours. Get an alternative Ulster. Ignore the Boers and their laws. Get an alternative Ulster. Be an anti-security force. Alter your native Ulster. Alter your native land. I don't know what an Ulster is, so that's probably important to look up really quick. Ulster is one of the four traditional British. I'm sorry, not British. One of the four traditional Irish provinces. It's made up of 9 counties. 6 of these in Northern Ireland, and the remaining 3 in the Republic of Ireland. Well, the line where he says, alter your native land, change your scenery. He doesn't say necessarily leave where you are, but make the change from within, perhaps. Take a look where you're living. You got the army on the street, and the RUC dog of repression is barking at your feet. Is this the kind of place you want to live? Is this where you want to be? Is this the only life we're going to have? What we need, and then he repeats the chorus, we need an alternative Ulster. So he's wanting a change in where he lives. And once again, not saying to leave, but to be the change from within. And they say they're a part of you, and that's not true, you know. They say you've got control, or they've got control of you, and that's a lie, you know. They say you will never be free. But you can be free, right? Let's look up the song a little bit and see what the deeper meaning on this is. Let's check that out really quick. Click on Wikipedia. So it seems that this song in some way is relating to the Troubles in Ireland. I'm trying to find maybe the exact thing here, which does offer a much more personal message to the music here. Jake Burns, the lead singer of Stiff Little Fingers, was asked to record Suspect Device on a flexidisc to be included in a Northern Irish fanzine called Alternative Ulster. As Suspect Device had already been recorded for release as the band's first single, Burns offered to write another track. Burns described the song as written in the classic punk mode of having nothing to do, describing the main frustration of Belfast youth of the time as the sheer tedium of having nowhere to go and nothing to do when you get there. Oh, I like that. Working with Eddie and the Hot Rods manager Ed Hollis, the band cut a series of demos for Alternative Ulster in Island Studios in London, etc., 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 and they decided to make this track the A-side of their single when it was released in 1978. So, nice little track. Once again, it's not like it's just not quite catching me. Like, still, I've mentioned it before, but when it comes to punk and what I've at least heard so far, the Buzzcocks still have my ear. It still got me. So, but I'm sure that there will be another or a few other bands to pop up here and there. We enjoyed the Ruts. Though they were good. They were really good. So I know there's a few. You just gotta parse them out and seek them out. But hey, let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. That was my mouth that made that noise, not my bum. And I will see you all later. Bye.